to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka, given the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, he's the old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They feed him again, and he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
3-25. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30.
Right, that's what we can't. We can't give up this kind of short yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution on this offense. Back to throw, it's Chase. He's right on target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's go! He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Gets it to the back. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Can right across the brain to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Fire! They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football and set themselves up into position and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Duke. And once he got loose, it was all over. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to it, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Might be looking to run. Quarterback.
Down
Around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Chase. Quickly to the tight end. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and over the sticks for a first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
First down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right.
They did a really good job by the quarterback. Very decisive. He saw his matchup. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's back to throw on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panther! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
They're very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last run.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a good thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you get going out, you need a chance to go deep across the sideline, get some oxygen. But now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get there.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
Racing down the left side. 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision. It shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going
keep attacking through the air. Got his man down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him lose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Behind his tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
About to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds and then picking up a car.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Coming after it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 88.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but not to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also, it is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready to set.
Pushing the pace. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Chase. They get to him as he throws. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. down through the air. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for the second half running the football.
I think the thing is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Going to the running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's so nice to know you can start off first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second half.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a flop. Take what's there, take the positive yards.
So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
You know, it's so important for offenses to try to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Second down, no way. It's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available. High success rate.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20. He's going to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Touchdown.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback on.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to do it.
It's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
And he breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Pitt. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You just simply
We said that and then witnessed something special happen. This time of year, you never know. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Indiana. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. RPO complete to open the drive. Stopped after making the catch. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Looking down the middle. What a snag by the defense. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. All they're thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The give to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. It's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They'll go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense. They've run the football. Regardless of what the distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
Listen, you've got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Defense makes a stop with the chains moving. It's first and goal from Pitt.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it.
The coaching staff can help them too, David. They can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
On second down, he's looking downfield. They're setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
This offense has a second down play. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Keep them pass rushers, bring in the DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots. We can get interception. This one's almost done.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical if you can get this big stop.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. It'll be a run on third and short. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. The running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. The give to the tailback. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain, and they just settle down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
These situations improve so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Power football with the run.
job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so